I know that people are looking at it going, well, this referee's got form with Arsenal, and I've seen the statistics, and they've got an argument there.
It suits their argument.
But there is an argument, a strong argument, that the representation by this referee is markedly different.
So
than
is
any
the
other
argument
referee.
that Oliver's biased towards Arsenal?
I think people in life, everywhere you go, will have some form of bias.
I don't think referees have got that.
Of course they have. I'm just simply saying that if you look at the statistics, there is an argument. He sends off more players than Arsenal than any other referee, by multiples of 5.
You decided to finish today's show with your own little conspiracy theory.
No, it's not a conspiracy theory.
No.
It's a discussion point.
Okay.
See, I don't see the outrage. I know that people are looking at it going, well, this referee's got form with Arsenal. Look at the amount of penalties he's given against Arsenal. Look at the amount of players that have been sent off and yellow carded whilst he refereed Arsenal. And there's some arguments, and I've seen the statistics, and they've got an argument there, because there is a trend.
Well, it suits their argument.
But there is an argument, because if you look at the analysis, there is an argument, a strong argument, that the representation against Arsenal via this referee is markedly different.
So is
any
the
other
argument
referee.
that Oliver's biased towards Arsenal?
I think people in life
against them.
I think people in life, everywhere you go, will have some form of bias, and how it manifests itself, I don't know whether Oliver has a bias.
I don't think referees have got that.
Of course they have.
I don't think they have.
Of course, everybody has.
I'm surprised at you with this.
Everybody in every walk of life. Someone opens their mouth and they speak in a certain way, it's natural to judge them. And so by that, it's a bias in its own right. Now, I'm not suggesting that manifests itself in a competitive outcome. I'm just simply saying that if you look at the statistics, there is an argument that Arsenal fans, looking at his decisions, he sends off more players than Arsenal than any other referee, by multiples of 5.
Well, but they were all red cards. They were all red cards. There was no question about Oliver's integrity in these red card decisions.
But if you look at the statistics and you say, in isolation, if statistics drive a conversation, and they shouldn't drive a conversation, they should be the beginning of it, not an end of it.
Right.
But he gives more penalties against Arsenal than any other referee.
You've decided to finish today's show with your own little conspiracy theory.
No, it's not a conspiracy theory. No. It's a discussion point.
Okay.
It's just a discussion point. And by the way, he should be supported, the referee. If they Pidgin believe that he was right in his decision, then he should be next on the roster to referee the next set of games.
Well, they sure did. They came out in their support of Michael Oliver, because we heard since that red card decision at Molineux at the weekend that Michael Oliver and his family have been subjected to a whole ton of abuse. We know there were questions, will Michael Oliver be involved in the next round of games? Well, the answer to that, we found out in the last few moments, is yes, because Michael Oliver, we have just learned, is to be the man in charge of Ipswich against Southampton. Thereafter, Michael Oliver, on February the 12th, has been handed the Merseyside derby. He will be the referee when Everton take on Liverpool. And before all that, Michael Oliver will ref Barcelona against Atalanta tomorrow.
Well, of course he should. I mean, I don't know about the Barcelona Atalanta. That's another governing body requesting his services.
Yeah.
But the point is that if the PGMOL were saying he's right, then there's no consideration in their mind that he wouldn't be up unless he himself decided that he didn't want to do it.
I think that was a consideration, that we might need to give Michael Oliver a bit of time to find out how he is after all this online. He's fine. Clearly he's fine.
Strength
and
of character.
he referees.
Up and onward.
Yeah, yeah.
And rightly so.